everyone. Hi everyone, it's Jennifer Hoffman of EnlighteningLife.com. This is another video Q&A for you, and this was about relationships. Here's the question. Dear Jennifer, I have wanted a relationship for a number of years. I know that I don't have one because there was no room in my life for one, as you have often told me. But now I find that I really want one. I had a great guy in my life a few months ago, great connection, but he didn't want it and he walked away. What's wrong with me and why haven't I been able to create a relationship yet? Well, as I have said many times, when you have a relationship, you have to make room in your life for a relationship. And you also know that the person that you attract is a mirror of you. So if the guy, and I'm talking about a guy here because the person asking the question is a woman, if the guy in this past relationship walked away because he wasn't really that into it or he didn't really want it, what in you chose a guy or man or potential partner who wasn't that into the relationship. What does that reflect about you? Is it your fear of not being good enough? Are you afraid that he's going to get tired of you? And I would ask you to go back to a fairly painful relationship that you had in the past, someone who left you, who broke your heart, who disappointed you or betrayed you in some way. What residual energy do you have around that relationship? Because that's what's causing you to create someone that you're just not quite that into, you're not quite able to connect with on 100% level. And what you're doing is choosing someone who, yes, he disappoints you if he leaves you, and yeah, he kind of breaks your heart, but you're not really 100% into him, so he doesn't really break your heart. And I'm saying him, but this applies to men as well as women. When we have had our heart broken or we've been disappointed by someone or something has happened in a relationship that has really caused us some degree of heartache, what we do is we say we want another relationship, but we don't let ourselves get completely into the relationship. So we're not fully involved. So we choose someone that we really can't get fully involved with. There's always something missing. When we do that to protect ourselves, so when the relationship ends, and it's going to because we chose a relationship that will end, then we don't hurt as much because we weren't fully in the relationship. So if you want a relationship, but one that you're really committed to, that you can really connect with, that you can be 100% in, then you need to take the risk and choose that kind of person. And as long as you're honest and you trust yourself and you meet someone you can trust and you keep the communications open, there's a good chance that that relationship will continue and will become what you want in the long term, as long as you don't let the fear of that was created from the past allow you to choose the kinds of relationships that won't hurt you, even though they will end, because there's too much of a risk if you are involved in a relationship that you are fully in and that your heart is 100% involved in. I hope that was helpful. Thank you so much for your video Q&A questions. This is Jennifer Hoffman. If you would like to submit a question for the video Q&A, please do so at support@enlighteninglife.com. Thanks for listening, everyone.